That weekend was fantastic. I felt like I went to places that have been puzzling me, that have been niggling me for a while, and I wanted a more clear answer to that's been quite unclear for a while. And they're spaces that are difficult to go to without the support and love of the groups like this. So I found it very helpful having a dedicated time, space and nurturing environment to do that.
To do what?
To go to those difficult places and find clarity.
Yeah. And what was my question? How was your weekend? Okay, so I wonder what you would say if I was to say, what did you appreciate the most?
I appreciated the most finding an applicable tool that I can utilise in my life to make positive changes.
I like the sound of that. If there was one more thing that you appreciated about the weekend?
There's one more thing I appreciated. It was everyone being given the time, space and respect to be authentically as they are in that moment without any pretenses, because it's difficult to be authentically yourself in this world when the environment is spiky or like, if you know what I mean. Right. So this having an environment that made it feel easy to be myself and not feel like I had to compensate myself in some way.
Right. More authentic.
Yeah.
And safe to be so.
Safe to be authentic, yeah.
Right. Since that question seems to be working pretty good so far, what would you say if I asked it again? What else did you appreciate about the weekend?
I appreciate people giving their energy and time and hard work and dedication to do something to benefit other people.
So Salim, thinking, what do you appreciate most about Jeannie?
I appreciate that she has welcomed us into her space and held such a beautiful space for everyone to be free to be themselves in, and that she was authentically herself, even though she had the pressures of having to be in teacher or holding space mode where you feel sometimes you have to have an air of professionality. It's very difficult to sort of go against that and show your vulnerabilities. I'm really grateful that she was authentically herself whilst holding a space for people as well.
And just for the record, when I hear you say that, I remember what she said, which is that she wished that she had exercised more
control. She said, and she said something about
it wasn't necessarily professional, but more excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
More, yeah.
And I interrupted, saying, "Well, I thought you were excellent when you were being authentic."
Because that was the best example she could have been in that moment of authenticity.
Of excellence.
Yeah.
Well, it depends how you define it, but if it is the safe space,
if it's the safe
space to be you,
that's true excellence.
That's true excellence.
Exactly, I fully agree. That's
right.
How I felt about it.
Excellent. Right. Okay. Lovely. What are you what changes do you imagine happening as a result of this weekend? What is one thing that might be different?
I feel like I will be more able to identify when I have sort of these beliefs that aren't in line with my values. I feel like just noticing where those blind spots are is very useful, because then if you can't see something, you can't change it. and I feel that it'll allow me to be able to see more and have the potential to change more. So I think that will be very useful.
Yeah, but we're talking about editing.
Like that as well, about editing myself so that I can just keep the bits that are useful to me now, not the bits that are the past script.
That are not working very well
that
anymore.
Don't work for me anymore, yeah.
Right. And do you remember what you said, particularly at the end of your sharing inside, about spiritual material that
I can't remember what it was.
that doesn't perhaps bring the something practical to the table, or regardless of whether you're spiritual or not, here are some tools that you can...
Yeah, exactly. Like regardless of, like, I find there's been a lot of practices that I've tried in order to bring more clarity and focus and the ability to actually identify what the exact problem is and change it. I've looked at various different techniques, but I found, yeah, they identify problems, but that's as far as the process kind of went. It's like not a practical tool you can apply to your life to actually do something about it. And that, I feel, it's given me a lot more clarity and focus on, well, what is the actual issue here? Like, you know, because you can think it's 10 other issues, when the issue is something completely different.
You just remind me of something.
I feel like it's like, you know, we're all guilty. We can catastrophize at points, and like I can, like for example, create 50 problems with my benefits, my house, my money, my this. I'm so in love with all these things, and actually the problem was I want someone to give me a hug. I feel lonely. Or it can be such a simple thing, and you've created a whole lifetime of problems. They've got nothing.
Like you couldn't get enough of what you don't really want.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. So I feel like this is one of the main things to me, is that it gives you an ability to pinpoint these things so you can change them.
Excellent. Which leads me to this last thought perhaps that I thought of when you were sharing earlier, which is somebing that someone else said, which is for every 1,000 people hacking at the roots, at the branches, there is one hacking at the roots of evil. Kind of thing. You know, what if the bare effect is not a trivial metaphor or whatever. So thank you for everything, sweetie.
Thank you. Thank you very much.